Today in science, we're going to talk about plant survival. What plants need in order to live. First, we're going to read a book as a class. Then we will answer questions about the book. And then we're going to connect the new concepts that we learned to our investigations that we did. So first, let's read this book called Living Sunlight: How Plants Bring the Earth to Life. So now that we've read the book, we need to talk about a very important concept, which is photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? So I'd like you to discuss with your partner, and you can use these words in your discussion. You don't have to use all of them. You can use the ones that you know. So the first word is sun, and we have plant, leaves, water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll, roots, and sugar. So can anyone tell me what oxygen means? Okay, very good. Yes, oxygen is in the air and we need it to breathe. How about carbon dioxide? Do you remember what it said in the book? Okay, yes, carbon dioxide is also in the air and plants breathe carbon dioxide. How about chlorophyll? Does anyone remember what chlorophyll is? Okay, good. Yes, it makes the plants green. So good. So that's a good start. So go ahead and talk about what photosynthesis is. So now that you've discussed, let's take a look. Photosynthesis comes from the ancient Greek language, and photo means light. Okay, and synthesis means putting things together. So when we put the two words together, photosynthesis, it means to use light to put things together. So what things are being put together with light? That's right, plants. All right, so now let's talk about how photosynthesis works. So plants need three things to live. Who knows what three things plants need? What is one thing plants need? Okay, good. Yes, plants need carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is used for plants to breathe. And plants breathe just like us, but we breathe oxygen. Plants don't have mouths like us, so they use tiny microscopic openings to breathe in carbon dioxide. What does microscopic mean? Okay, very good. Yes, very, very small, right? We have to use a microscope to see it. We can't see it without a microscope. So what's another thing that plants need to live? That's right, water. So plants, just like us, need water, and they use their roots to get the water into their bodies. Where are the roots of a plant? Can we see them when we look at a plant? No, that's right, they're underground. Okay, and what is the third thing that the plant needs to live? That's right, sunlight. All right, so plants catch the sunlight with chlorophyll to use for their growth. So what is chlorophyll? All those pretty plants there? Let's take a look. What is chlorophyll? We can see this big leaf here, right? Can we see the chlorophyll? Well, chlorophyll is what makes up the cells of a plant. Can we see the cells? No, we can't see them. They're microscopic, right? Chlorophyll is also what makes the plants green. So chlorophyll, what does it do? It takes the carbon dioxide that the plant breathes in, and it takes the water that's been absorbed from the roots, and it takes the sunlight that's been caught, and it mixes it all together to make sugar. And sugar is what is the plant's food. And why does the plant need food? Yeah, it needs food to grow, just like we do, right? Okay, so when the plant is done, it lets out oxygen into the air. So what does oxygen do? Yes, that's right. Oxygen makes it possible for us to breathe. We need to breathe oxygen, right? So we breathe in the oxygen that the plant makes. So now that we know how this works, let's make a model. So what I want you to do is draw the photosynthesis process. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to draw a plant with roots, sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. Now, it might be hard to draw carbon dioxide and oxygen, but where do we find carbon dioxide and oxygen? Good, in the air. So you can just draw something that looks like air. Okay, then you also need to label your drawing and include arrows going toward the plant and away from the plant to show what the plant takes in and what the plant gives out. So what is something that the plant takes in? Yes, good, sunlight. So the arrow should be going from the sunlight to the plant. And what is something the plant gives out? Right, oxygen. So the arrow going away from the plant is going towards the oxygen. Okay, so you can draw something like this, but your own creation. All right, so I'll give you time to make your model. All right, so now that you have your model of photosynthesis, let's discuss. So we know what plants need to survive, so how can we explain what happened to the plants in our investigation? We had 3 plants. What happened to those plants? What happened to plant A that was growing in the closet? And what happened to plant B that was left alone in the windowsill? And how about plant C that was in the windowsill and watered every day? Okay, so I want you to discuss with your partner what happened to those plants. And then, now that you know about photosynthesis, why do you think this happened to the plants? Okay, so discuss with your partner.